Welcome back to Biracial and Bitchy, a show about holding multiple identities and reconciling them into one strong sense of self. And now your host, Nisha Balsara.
Cho. You have to excuse me right now, guys. I've had a day, okay? Jesse just informed me that I can actually just dial it in from now on. I think I've stroked the algorithm of YouTube enough, and now I can just yap a little more. You're gonna get some episodes like these. I know everyone hates them. I like them. I've been trying to, just get views back up after taking a really long break, making some search engine optimized stuff. But I want to talk today about me and my life and have a little catch up. I want to talk about meeting Mindy Kaling. I need to share. Didi, we need to chat about the secret lives of Mormon wives on Hulu right now. This is an ad. If my mom's watching this, I want her to know where to go. How can I explain influencer events to you if you aren't a little alien like me? Sometimes I get invited to influencer events because I've done some beauty stuff. I've dabbled my little cadabble into a lot of things. Usually I don't go. Why? One, the first event that I came back to was Alexa Fueled Naturally's Planta's cookbook dinner party. I go there, I'm so afraid. I haven't been around people. I haven't seen these people probably since my wedding. I've had so much stuff going on. I'm so nervous. I get there, I'm like, no alcohol, hurts my tummy. And then I think, maybe I'll have a drink. Took 2 sips of a drink. I was like, I am intoxicated. I need to be laid down to rest. When everyone was talking, was so in my head, and I was like, maybe I just need to go sit down because I feel a little flustered. I feel a little hot. As someone who doesn't drink all the time, every time I drink, it's a mistake. Even if it's like 2 sips, I'm like thrown for a loop. I ended that night embarrassing myself by asking Alexa, is this cojita cheese? Cojita. So that's not how you pronounce it, and I don't know why or how or if I should ever be invited back to anything in public ever again, but I had like a really lovely time talking to everyone. Even though, I don't know, I think that's important. I think even if you're embarrassing yourself, just the fact that you got out there and got to talk to really cool, interesting people is, for me, I just want to yap with people. Everyone's so interesting in this town. It just keeps me alive. To the Mindy event. I thought, okay, I've gotten warmed up. I've been around some other people. Okay, I've been at work again for a little bit. Downloads are down. I took a big break. I quit. I'm visiting my brother up in Oakland. He has this full-on metal band. It's called Hypnotic Pattern. You can check them out. He's also a psychiatrist full-time. I can barely podcast full-time, but he is the older sibling. And in the middle of this rock show, heavy metal show, excuse me. I have never listened to I have never in my goddamn life listened to heavy metal. I don't know what it is. My brother keeps referencing stuff and I just keep going, Jesse seems to know what's going on, but there's air between the ears when it comes to metal band. And I get this slide in my DMs to check my email. I could be going to an event with Mindy Kaling. Now, I had gone to a Mindy Kaling event the year before, but because of very poor mental health, at the last time we had an encounter together. And I got to sit front row right in front of her. She's literally so beautiful. I don't know why everyone keeps attacking her in the press. She's stunning. She's literally stunning. Leave Mindy alone. Mindy is literally the reason that my parents were like, okay, maybe we should let her go into the entertainment industry because there are brown people on TV. And I know there's so much that could be said. I know so many people who she has just opened doors for and made this place for. We just love her. Mindy has become a partner or is a brand representative, some kind of way she's invested in this company called Lion's Pose, who actually carry out the clinical testing for skincare for people who are lower than a Fitzpatrick 3. If you want to know more about what that means, I'm going to put something up here. Really great, amazing products, great for melasma, great for hyperpigmentation, post-acne marks. I found the product to be really good last year when I tried it, but I didn't get the freaking picture. I get this DM. I see that I can get a picture with Mindy Kaling. Might get a picture. And I'm thinking, hello. If I get a picture with Mindy, maybe someone will listen to my podcast. Maybe you'll boost group morale. People haven't really been commenting lately. People haven't been really engaging as much, but my DMs are full. Stories are way up, but comments are just way down. And I'm like, okay, you know what? In the middle of this metal concert, I say, hey baby, count me in. And I go. I go off to this event. It's in downtown LA, which if you don't know, I live in the Valley, which is like the suburbs of Los Angeles. I feel like it's the north suburbs of Los Angeles. I say that very generally because the Valley is very huge. And going to downtown LA is like just taking a hop skip to a very California, New York City. It's very jarring to me, okay? I am in like suburbia. There are so many parking lots. The streets are wide. There's no one-way streets where I am, you know? I go to downtown LA, very triggering. We had our wedding around there. I get to downtown LA, I'm already anxious because if I don't know what the parking situation is, like, I am afraid. I'm looking around for parking earlier and I see this cute redheaded girl who looks Indian, and it's like gorgeous little dress, going somewhere, and I was like, you're an influencer. I clocked it. I see her getting out of her car. I say, if I get kidnapped here, it will not be alone. So I park my little car Z right next to hers, okay? For Mindy, I'll do anything. I put on my best biracial and bitchy outfit. I did like a little like Daisy blouse, cowboy boots, and then a little pink boxer short underneath. And I wore these like really bitchy sunglasses. I get there and immediately the first guy to see me, I swear, he's there with his wife, right? We love a supportive king, okay? I totally accept that. But like, he takes one look at me, looks me up and down, and goes, I love this style. His wife turns around and looks at me, who is in a YSL blazer. That was so beautiful. A designer blazer, which I don't know anything about designers because I'm a little rat, looks at me up and down and just smiles. I'm literally wearing like a cotton Indian blouse from the farmer's market and some shorts from Old Navy and plastic boots. I was like, I love your outfits too. And they just turned around. I feel like I shouldn't be telling you how awkward I am in person, but if this helps anyone go to an event feeling less horrible about themselves, like, good for you, honey. I get there, the event is high school themed, which to me, I'm like 33 years old. I'm like, a high school reunion, I didn't go to mine. And then they like give you these name tags, and this girl asks me what my favorite subject is in school. And my dumb ass goes, science. You were putting down like AV club, newspaper, photography, arts. And I'm like, science, science. Can you tell I was trained to say science is my favorite subject until I was 18? If you're brown, you're laughing. If you've gone to Kumon, you're laughing, okay? I get there, I put on science. It's a little lanyard. Everyone is just holding the lanyard. I realize about like an hour into this event, and I have it like around my neck like I'm a freshman in college. And I just start doing the rounds. And this whole time, I'm just like, I'm gonna keep my glasses on. Like, I think it's kind of cunty to just like have a light lensed pair or like a light colored lens pair of sunglasses on inside. Like, I don't know, sometimes it just makes socializing really easy. I kind of wish I had them right now because I have my lights on because I want you to think I'm beautiful. I take out my Canon G7X because yes, I'm still on my downgraded phone, which I keep saying I'm gonna upgrade, but then I say, I don't trust these little squirrels in my brain to not have me addicted to my phone again. So I bring my little digital camera, and immediately I start taking out my digital camera and I do like the classic chic Emily en Paris above the head, like cute, like I'm quirky pose. Immediately someone approaches me, a little redhead. I see her once again. She comes up to me. She says, oh, you look cool. And I said, thanks. I don't think I am. Immediately I see her. I'm like, you're South Asian. She sees me. She's like, you're South Asian. She approaches. What is her Instagram? Oh, her name is Cass Jerome. We instantly start talking. I was like, I recognize you from my For You page. Like, what do you do? Tell me, is it makeup? Like, I'm just naming every interest I'm in. Makeup, sewing, DIYs, kitchen renovations, lime wash painting. She does these really great commentary videos. She's pretty funny. Check her out. And had a great little chat and then moved on. And I was like, that's good. That's good, I can leave now. I just go to the bathroom, just go walk, walk, walk. I say, I'm gonna do a little outfit photo, a little outfit video, you know, make sure I was documented as being there. I take my little video, I pretend to go to the bathroom. That's the one thing I really like to do at these events is pretend to go to the bathroom. Pretending to go to the bathroom like once an event is great, like it really breaks up the event. Show me off my cowboy boots, my cotton blouse, my pink boxer briefs, and my little sunglasses. I walk around the corner of the bathroom, and you know who's there? The most stunning brown woman I have ever seen. She looks like an effervescent angel, okay? She is moisturized. It's Mindy Kaling herself. And then there's a little line of influencers getting pics. So I walk into the line. I think this is my moment. I gotta do this for all the brown girls who follow me. Walk on over, get in the line, and I say, there's a woman right in front of me, and I say, hey, are you in line? She looks at me and goes, and turns around. And then out pops another woman who comes and talks to me and says, my client is in line for the photo. I was like, okie dokie. I am a worm. I am just a worm with a podcast. I'm so sorry. After that, I just closed my mouth, waited in line, got my picture, looked around, and said, all right, folks, time to hit the dusty trail. And I did. I left, and it was still light out, which was ideal, which was exactly what I wanted. I love not getting kidnapped, got in my car, went home. And that's the end of the episode. Except during my wedding, my father walked me down the aisle with his reading glasses on top of his head. I remember I was like, should I rage at this? Or should I just remember he's such a great father and extend forgiveness and kindness? And you know what? I chose not to rage. Because you know why? I am my father's daughter. I just understand that man so well, because when I took that photo with Mindy Kaling, I kept my sunglasses on. All right? I believe in light-tinted frames until you forget you are wearing the frames inside and you start looking like you think you're too famous to be there. But yes, I got my picture with Mindy. I held it in my hand. I also legit told no one I was going to this, sent it to all my friends and family, and I was like, we are the champions. I got a pic with Mindy Kaling. I look at the photo when I get in my car and I realize this. I look at the photo. It's beautiful. I can't wait to drop it with the next episode of Biracial and Bitchy. I spent hours just like cropping it. I was like, should it be the long one? Should it be the square one? Or should the caption be something funny, engaging, but nonchalant? I make up whatever bullshit sounds good and feels right in my soul. I caption it, and I post it. And I'm just like, this gonna blow up.
I was like, this is what the people have been waiting for. My ascension into the brown Hollywood.
And you know what happens? I don't get as much engagement as I actually get like a third of the engagement. Maybe less of the engagement like some of my other random posts have gotten. And I'm like, oh shoot, maybe people don't like the podcast. A couple days later, it's the ADHD Aunties episode. My friend Karen is like, hello, why aren't people commenting on this? And I'm like, I don't know. I think we're charming and hilarious. Karen says, just put up a Q&A box. See what people say. I'm sure people will comment. Oh yeah, they did. They let me know that I'm dumb. They let me know that I am enthusiastic, but absolutely incompetent. Because I turned off my comments. During probably summer when things were really, really rolling, maybe a little more before summer, I just turned off my comments. Mostly because people were being so nice. They're like, take all the time you need, my little chicken. And I was like, thank you. Thank you for being so thoughtful, but I can't hear it anymore. I'm trying to go just like Hannah Montana summer, remember? I didn't remember doing that though. So I've had my comments off now. I had switched it from everyone to only people who I follow back, which is like friends and mutuals. I was spiraling. I was in a spiraling depression. But you know what I do during that spiraling depression is watch something that is supposed to be a little naughty delicious for the soul. What am I talking about? A little reality TV. I'm not a huge reality TV fan, but you know what I am a huge fan of? Mormon content creators. I've been watching YouTube since the dawn of time. I got really into family YouTubers at one point. I clicked on the Shaytards and then I started watching Ellie and Jared. And it was just so interesting to me because it was such a different culture than Los Angeles. It was really wholesome, really pure. People they were so moral. They didn't drink coffee. There were so many different rules. And I always remembered like growing up in Texas, the Mormon kids were like some of the coolest Christians. I don't know why, but they were so charismatic. They had these big, beautiful families, like gorgeous. As a young, impressionable lady who had not a lot of direction early in her 20s, was intrigued. I don't really enjoy the framework of traditional reality television. I think I know too much of the behind the scenes of it. Like I know there's supposed to be like a villain. I know like the casting. I know that this person's getting paid more if they instigate drama. Like I don't want to keep like ruining it for everyone who enjoys it, but I see the pattern too quickly and then I'm like off. I'd rather see drama like on TikTok or never at all. But Secret Lives of Mormon Wives is the show about a group of Mormon influencers in general. They're like an advertiser's dream because they're not going to be doing anything off-brand. They're not going to curse. They're not going to be drinking or doing drugs or even drinking coffee or alcohol, you know? Everything peachy and family friendly. So they'd make a killing in the influencer space because the influencer space is like the commercial space of television. Squeaky clean does great on the TV screen. And great on the TV screens are these women. I think it's so interesting. I've just seen like little peeps of mom drama. I was really not that aware of. I knew there was a swinging scandal. I don't really care. I'm not in the community. I saw the pilot and I found out that these ladies like pitched this show themselves. I was like, count me in. I love it when women pitch shows. I want to see it. I want to see how they structured it. I want to see what they're drawing from their internet scandals. It was so interesting. The girls are all cute. The friendship is toxic. There's a lot of like toxic friendship dynamics that I hope no one who's not being paid to do this mimics in real life. If you are being paid though, make the show great. What gave me the mega ick from all of this, just the amount of scandal and like toxicity and stress and tension was just brought up from people like not addressing the problem directly until it was too late and people were and people had already chosen sides and ganged up. And then like, yeah, of course there's some just bad behavior in general, but like there is nothing that drives me more bananas than like watching people make mistakes with friendships that I've made in the past. There's like the instigator who collects all the data, collects everything, and then goes tells, oh, did you hear what Buddy and so-and-so said? Did you hear what Hillary said? Did you hear what Whitney said? Oh my gosh. It's like if someone is complaining to you in confidence, oh gosh, like she's really bothering me lately, and you just worm your way and say, hey, it's really weird that this person was saying this thing. I'm just like, no, just go straight to the source itself. And then this person hurt knowing people are saying negative things about them. They're taken off guard because they haven't seen the person hurt in general come to them and say, this really bothered me doing the thing you do. They go tell someone else, and then they go tell someone else, and then people start choosing sides, and two of those girls don't realize they just like can't be friends. They just don't like each other. You sometimes can't help when you don't like each other. I was literally sweating from this. It was too much. The stress of the telephone gossip. Anyways, I'm bored. Let's talk about another subject. To get real with you, because if you're still listening right now, you're locked in, so you get the good stuff. I have seen not one, but two people shitting in the street today. It's been a day. Honestly, the raw chants, and I think God is just trying to humble me right now because after meeting Mindy Kaling, it has been a nonstop downhill slide. From the lack of comments because I turned them off to the not one, but two people I saw in the street today when really all I had on my calendar was a massage. It's just been lovely. Anyway, about that massage, I'm getting sore right now from it. Have you ever had a massage that you leave and you don't know if it was good? So Jesse and I have the same masseuse that we really, really love. And I was like, you know what? Let's go together this time and I'll just get luck of the draw. We call them up. Well, Jesse calls them up. Jesse says, hey, a wife likes a deep tissue. Who you got? They say, we'll give you the best one we got. And we go for a little massage with the coupons we still have from our wedding. We go into the massage place. You check in. They take you into a little chamber. And the woman's like, hey, what are we doing today? And I say, oh, probably the tops of my legs. I can't even say the GS part of legs yet. And she goes, shoulders, bring them down, shoulders. And I was like, okay, yeah, probably need that. I am a part of the gigantic boobie committee. So I say, yeah, honestly, my shoulders are excruciatingly in pain all the time. So yeah. I'll listen to this lady. I'm face down. We start the massage. This lady starts massaging me in a way that I can't fully comprehend what's going on to me at once, but it feels like she's starting on my back and she's simultaneously like rubbing and pinching my skin, which I was like, not a fan of. But also gua shawing me with her knuckles and like absolutely manipulating every single knot in my back like magic. It is so painful. I tell her, hey, can maybe we just make it a little lighter? Just level down from this deep tissue pinch we're doing. And she goes back to it, barely touches me, barely touching me. And I'm like, are we edging me right now? Like, what is going on? I feel like my skin and the fold of fat under my epidermis was getting massaged, but not like my actual muscle tissue. And then she takes me like full Titanic. I am abreast to the wind on the table, okay? And yes, I get it. I get it. I get that being a 32 triple D sometimes means my shoulders are by my ears because I'm tired of holding them all day. But this woman said, no, bitch. Your shoulders are going down by your elbows. And that they did. And when she let go of Titanicing me, I felt so much better. But then here's where we go back to jail. She goes to the bottom of my body, which I was like, that is the part, like I've been running again, like thighs and calves really, really hurt. It's the first, that's what I tell her, you know? I was like, let's maybe like, I was like, yeah, a little bit of the shoulder, but like mostly legs. Mostly my legs. It's again with the pinching of the epidermis and the fat, and then just the rolling of the hand, and then an occasional gua sha. She starts at the feet, and she just puts like 8 pumps of lotion on one foot, and it's like freezing in there, and just holds my foot with the most limp dick hold. Like she's checking for my foot's pulse for, I swear to God, 2 minutes. I think this woman was checking the clock, just holding my foot for 2 minutes. And I was like, I just showered and moisturized before I came here. Like, what's going on? Are my feet not beautiful? And then she starts with the pinching and the rolling and the gua sha with the knuckles. Again, we get to the top of my leg. I'm like, nothing has really happened much for me. She says, can I do something for your legs? And I say, sure. At this point, I'm so desperate for just like some kind of relief. Like I'm a retired dancer, okay? I am extremely oddly flexible. You wouldn't guess it by looking at me. But I can put my leg up by my ear and she like almost screams when she's lifting up my leg. I think she was thinking she'd just stretch me to like, 90 degrees. It would be easy, done. Woof. Leg is the Rockettes level high. She takes it across my body like I'm in Thoroughly Modern Millie, and then again to the side. Throughout this whole process, she is whipping the sheet around my butt and my vagine so fast. She's like making me sheet underwear. Like nothing's getting exposed. It was extremely shocking. After that, she puts my leg down and I swear to God, like all the blood rushes back into my legs and it feels so good. She does the other leg. It's the repeat. The numb handhold of the foot and just gobs of goo. The same routine, the can to the left, middle, and center. This is where jail happens, okay? I'm feeling great, honestly. She goes and she starts my face. This woman has been taking my feet. I don't care. I don't care how clean they could be. And she starts touching my face with it and like my neck and like jaw. And I was like, I'm done. I'm done. I need therapy after this. I need to go home and wash my face with Hebe Cleanse. I need an antibacterial foam all over my body. But I'm trying to be chill, right? I'm trying to be chill. I'm a chill girl now. She stops and I'm just like soaking wet from the lotion at this point. I don't know if I've been massaged, but I definitely have done some arabesques and can kicks that I haven't done since high school. We get out, I go into the lobby, and Jesse looks at me, he's like, how was it? And I just looked at him and said, dude, I don't know. I can't even explain to you. I don't know if I liked it. I don't know if I hated it, but I guess I'm glad I had the opportunity to experience her. So yeah, I feel like I've been pinched enough. I feel like I've seen enough people defecating. My comments are back on, babes. So call me, beep me. If you want to reach me, please leave a comment. I am on the edge. Unless you don't actually enjoy the content, then get...
Thank you for listening to Biracial and Bitchy. Be sure to rate us 5 stars because remember, karma is a relaxing thought. And do a bitch a favor, share this episode with a friend. Bye!